All right. Well, it says we're live. Let me go find the thing in YouTube so I can see the chat. Nothing yet. Do it again. There it is. Mute that sucker. There it is. Alrighty. And nobody's here. It's my worst fear when I do these things. I'll come in and there'll be nobody here. Alrighty. And no. Hey, Brandon. Trying to get this thing set up so we're ready to rock and roll. How you doing, Brandon Outdoors Adventures? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. You are the first person to arrive in chat. And we are waiting for some more folks to get in, and we will get to Gavin. It is 1 minute early right now. So let's see if we get some folks up in here. That Moser boy, how you doing? Good to see you. Excuse me, Brian, right? Did I remember your name right? That Moser boy? Brian. I'm pretty sure that's what you told me. Maybe I mixed you up with someone else because I'm bad. Oh, hitting that thumb for me already. I appreciate it. I got 4 watching and 3 thumbs, so that's good. David. Oh, who was Brian? I think MD Outdoors was Brian. All right. That Moser boy is David. David Moe. Yeah, okay. Yep. Pondham's Outdoors, the Crab Karate Chop. How's it going? It's going good. You like that, huh? Yeah, I was going to give that crab one of these. Doing good. Finally got my phone fixed, so I'm hoping to get some turkey hunting on video. That'd be cool, Brandon. Very cool. Joyce in the house. How you doing, Joyce? Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Remember me by Mo. Call me that. All right, Mo. Gotcha. Got it. That should be an easy one for me to remember. Hopefully. Getting old now. Memory ain't what it used to be. All right, so we got 6 people in the house and we got 5 thumbs ups. I need that one more thumb. Whose thumb's not working? Nightbot's in here already trying to sell some merch. You go, Nightbot. Joey's asking, how's everybody doing? I'm doing good. How's everybody else doing? Never turkey hunting brown. Yeah, me too, Moser or Mo. Turkey hunting is something I've wanted to do since I was a teenager. I've never had the chance. I might get a chance this coming year. Don't know how to use a call yet. None of that. So I got a lot of learning to do. But I might get a chance to do it this coming year. So yeah, I'll watch your video and learn something. You love that video? Good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. There should be another video coming up this week. We were down. This time I was down there with my fishing buddy, Joel Willis, and a lot different conditions. Trust me. So we'll see. I'll try to get a video up this week from this weekend. Instead of being multiple, should be one video for the whole weekend. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Glad you made it. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we wanted to do kind of a repeat of that further down the beach where we have opportunity at some bigger fish. But the beach was completely closed due to high water. So talk about going down to the coast and having to readjust your plans and figure out what you're going to do. So this next video, that's pretty much what it's going to be about, is us adjusting, figuring out what the heck we were going to do to find some fish. And that's how it's going to go. Okay, so you just use box call. I had a friend who suggested something you could install on your phone to do it, but I think certain places you can't use like digital or electric calls. So Tyler James Outdoors, how you doing, Tyler James? Good to see you in the house. Thank you for stopping in. Got a good little crew in here so far. We got, so far it looks like 6 watching and 5 thumbs. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, my brother did a lot of turkey hunting, and so yeah, he'd put those things in his mouth and those diaphragms and doing the turkey calls and all that. So I still got a lot to learn. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to get out there, but now this coming year, you know, thumbs crossed, fingers crossed, something like that, I might get a chance to do that. Slate call. So is that where you're holding the thing in your hand and you got the little stick like in it? Like, is that what the slate call is? The one where you just kind of peck it with that stick thing? I think that's what that is. Tell me if that's what that is, Brandon. All right, good. Good deal. All right, so slate call, diaphragm call, you put in your mouth, box call. All right, who else in there? Grant McIntosh in the house. How you doing, Grant? Good to see you, man. Been a bit. It's been a bit. Well, it's been since last week, basically. Since last Monday. I was hoping Mr. Stanley Orchard would show up. Y'all know he just hit his 1-year anniversary on YouTube. And so like one of his goals was to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, and he hit that. So he posted a video kind of like celebrating his 1-year anniversary, showing some clips from his previous videos and all that. It's pretty cool. So if you got Stanley and you haven't checked it out yet, don't go right now because you're here. You know, why would you want to leave here? But when you get a chance, go over and check out Stanley, okay? And his 1-year anniversary video. And if you're one of the first 1,000 subscribers, he's got a special deal on there. I ordered a shirt today, but you can order this. It's an artwork they did. Of course, it's oceany, I guess you'd call it, but it has everybody's name or channel name handwritten in it of the first 1,000 subscribers. So it's pretty freaking cool. I was like, yeah, I got to get me one of those. So I ordered one. All right, the MX Guru in the house. How you doing, MX? Glad you made it. Appreciate it. From West Virginia. All right. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. Oh, Faith in the Fallen's in. Hello, Faith in the Fallen. How you doing? Glad you made it. Grant, you ordered shirts already? Cool. Yeah, they're neat looking too. I like them. I got to get back into that Teespring and come up with some more designs. What else is going on? So Grant McIntosh ordered a couple shirts. That's good. I ordered one, so he's getting some shirts ordered. Trim this up when you see my next video, because I'm still in the process of editing it. Come out in probably 2 days. This will look worse because I was really scruffy this time down at the coast. So trimmed it up, got this guy nice and shiny and smooth again. Wife will be happy tonight when she gets home, sees I'm all cleaned up finally. I was looking pretty scruffy. Team Wampus Cat Outdoors. What's up, Wampus Cats? Doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, so this last weekend, we did a trip to the coast again. This time it was me and Joel Willis, my fishing buddy. And it was nothing like those last couple videos I put out from the coast. Weather was bad, to say the least. Water was real high. Hey, it's easy to do, brother. Buy your own clippers. That's what I do, and then get the razor blade, and there you go. Water was so high that the Padre Island National Seashore, the beach that we drive down to go fishing, was closed because the water was up to the dunes. Packery Channel jetties that we fished on that last video also the first day, the beach area that you have to drive on to get to the jetties completely flooded. So we had to completely change our plans on the fly in an area that we're not real familiar with. We've only fished that jetty along the channel and the beach. And so we had to adapt and overcome. So that is making lemonade out of lemons. That's what this next video is going to be about. We ended up getting some fish. Me, not so much. Joel caught some really nice fish. Matter of fact, there's going to be a little catch and cook at the end of the video. Cooking hasn't happened yet. Will happen tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. That's what's coming out. So probably by, I'm not going to say Wednesday, probably by Thursday or Friday, I should have this thing all cleaned up, edited, put together, and published. Thursday or Friday. Okay. So that's the next video coming out, and that was this fishing trip from this past weekend. It was tough, I'll admit, man. There were times I thought we were doomed, but we muscled through. All right, what else is going on? What else is going on? What are you guys up to? Man, it's weird. I go to the coast for that weekend, and first of all, you're in an area sometimes down there that doesn't have good reception. And then, you know, when you're done fishing all day, you're tired, go to the room, get something to eat, a drink or two, and, you know, you're done. So I really haven't had, thanks, Joyce. I really haven't had a lot of opportunity to see anything that's going on. You know, my social media has been, you know, I'll post a picture or a check-in at a restaurant on Facebook. I might post a picture or something on Instagram or Twitter, and that's been about it. So if you guys aren't following me on social media, the links are right down there in the description area. Go ahead and follow me on social media. That way you'll know, oh, why hasn't John been on? A&J Outdoors been on for a while. Well, you'll know I'm out there doing something, fishing or something. So, but yeah, I haven't had any real YouTube interaction for, well, since probably Thursday. So, man, got home yesterday. I've been trying to catch up on all the posts, all the videos everybody's posting. I've missed all the live streams since Thursday. So it's kind of weird. You know, you go away like for something like that and you come back and you just feel like you're not only behind on getting your stuff done and up, but behind on catching up with what everybody else is doing. So it's kind of crazy. All right, 5 people in the house. Hey, do me a favor if you want. Do like I did, and you can tweet this thing out, post it on your Facebook, and just see if we can get a couple more people in here. Oh, 6 people in the house. All right. We grew by 1 just as I spoke. Oh, I think Mama's home. Let me check real quick. Check the camera. Team Wampus. What an amazing catch. Little fella caught. I'll have to go back and look at that then. Yep. Mama's home. Good. What did they catch? I missed it. I'll have to go check it out. Team Wampus. So must have had a kiddo on the boat, I'm assuming, that caught something nice. That's very cool. What else is going on, folks? So who has posted a video in the last couple days or has something coming out in the next couple days? Go ahead and share it with us on the in the chat. That way everybody knows what's coming up or what you've done recently. That way we can all share it. Yo, lady. Doing my live stream. What you up to?
Go to the gym, that's what I'm up to.
Oh, okay. All right. What else you guys got going on out there? Anybody got a live stream coming on later today or a live stream within the next couple days? If you're doing any of that, go ahead and put it in the chat. Share it. Share it with everyone else. So a slow live stream tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You aren't all that chatty. I'm seeing my Nightbot is posting more than any individual. Nightbot's going. He's rocking and rolling. He's well employed today. Oh, Mo says, I woke with a stiff neck, busted my freaking shin on a bumper hitch this morning because I couldn't look down and just stepped on a flipping Barbie toy. Man, you sound like you're trying to kill yourself today. Hey, no problem. You got to take off. You got to take off. I understand it. Be careful and don't beat yourself up. How you doing, Shannon? And Tag got you first this time. That sounds horrible, Mo. Got to be careful, okay? Don't beat yourself up like that. All right, later, Mo. You take it easy, brother. We'll be posting an update on my Bob White quail starting to hatch today. Oh, that's cool. You remember when I was a kid, I used to read Field and Stream and Outdoor Life. I grew up on those magazines. And in the back, there'd always be those ads for all kinds of stuff. And one of them was that little incubator where you could get quail eggs. And man, I always wanted to do that. I don't think I ever had the money. I don't know why I never did it, but I always wanted to buy that little incubator with the quail eggs and try to raise. I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know what the hell I would have done with them if I did. But yeah, that's something I always wanted to do. So when you post an update, do you know yet when you're going to post it upon them? You got an idea what day, like today, tomorrow, or the next day? Just go ahead and put it up there. That way people can go check it out. That would be really cool. Joyce, oh no, Mo. Oh no, ouch, Mo. Yeah, he sounds like he beat himself up. Been there, done that. Now I'm stepping not on nieces or nephews, but grandbabies' toys. And the dog's toys. The dog will place a bone right in the walkway and you're not expecting it and step on that thing. Oh. Dogs are bad about that. Darren's Northern Life. Hey, Darren, man, glad you made it in. On the road right now, getting close to Rocco, so can't reply to you, but I am listening and lurking. Dang, you're going up to Rocco's. You're going up there to hunt with him, I'm assuming. That's very cool, man. Good luck. I look forward to whatever video you guys make from that trip. That'll be real cool. Couple of hours. Okay, Ponham. Couple of hours for the update on the quail eggs. That'll be cool. Fishing 1976. Remember the ads in the back of the film stream? They had some kind of Hoover thing. Oh, like a hovercraft. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. They had all kinds of cool ads. Sucker kids like me into trying to buy stuff. Luckily for us, I never had money when I was a kid. Birds leaving their toys laying around too, huh? Yep, I've seen those things. Yeah, that's what I grew up on, boy. Outdoor Life and Field and Stream. Kids today don't know what they're missing. Well, I guess you get it right here. You get it on YouTube, TV, and wherever else now. The old magazine is pretty much done for. It's going all digital. So what else you guys got going on? Nobody going live anytime in the next couple days? Grant, you're not doing a live stream anytime soon? There's a big delay between when I'm actually saying and when it comes up over there for you guys to see. That's why it looks like there's gaps where I'm just sitting here looking at you. Hey, Yank, you're crank in the house. How you doing, man? Glad you made it. Good to see you in the house. Got a small crew tonight. I'm not sure. Monday night is slow tonight, but hey, it is what it is. That old saying, keep your circle small, right? Oh, Browntown Fishing's in here. How you doing, Browntown? Good to see you. Glad you made it. Try to incubate some birds. I wouldn't know what to do with them after I incubated them. That's the problem. I'm doing good. I know that. I'm doing the Friday morning network live stream. Not sure what time yet. All right, Grant. Very cool. So Grant's going to be live Friday morning. Doesn't have a time yet. Keep an eye on that. Everybody's saying hey to each other. That's good. Good, good, good. Like I was saying earlier, for those that just made it, went fishing this weekend to the coast. Completely different conditions than the last time down there. We really had to work to find some fish. So hopefully that comes through in the video. It should be posted. I think it's probably going to post Thursday or Friday because got to do a cooking part to it still. Got something to cook. I'm not even going to tell you guys what we got, but we got something. So 11:30 Central Time on Friday. You want to catch Grant's live grow stream? There you go. 11:30. I know Stanley hasn't made it into the house tonight, but Stanley usually does a live on Thursday nights around 6 p.m. Central Time. So keep an eye out for that. And I don't think he will change that, but he could. We were fishing down around Corpus again. Same place kind of that my last videos were from, but because of the weather, we had to change where we actually fish. So, but it's still down in the Corpus Christi area. Yeah, it turned out to be a great trip. It was one of those trips where we actually learned a lot, you know. Hooked up in Backlash. How you doing, man? It's going good here. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. We're just talking about our fishing trip this last weekend. You are local, so you know how the weather was down at the coast with the high waters and everything getting closed off. So I was just saying it was a real challenge for us to find some fish. And then the cool thing about it is we learned a ton because we went and had to search for locations to fish. We didn't have the boat, so we're fishing from the shore. And we found some spots and we caught some fish. And learned a lot about that area that we really, you know, when I would go down there, the only places I fished was the Packery North Jetty or go down on Padre Island National Seashore. Well, neither of those were available, so we had to wing it. So it turned out pretty good, though. We had a good time. Yep, Yank. Good area to fish. Yeah, the master plan was 35 miles down Padre Island National Seashore at a Big Shell and catch whatever's out there in the ocean, but couldn't even get down there because it was all flooded. Gotta get to fixing dinner, Joyce. All right, thank you for stopping by, Joyce. I appreciate it. GRC Outdoors, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here. Glad you can make it. We're just doing a little bit of talking about fishing. I didn't hear. Did Darren? Oh, Darren's driving. That's right. I was going to ask him what he was meeting Rocco for, or Rocco for. I think it's probably hunting. And then I know Darren did some bear hunting recently, but I never did get to see if he got a bear. I'll have to go back and check his channel because, like I said, that weekend I'm gone fishing. I'm just completely detached from YouTube, so I really miss a lot of your guys' stuff. So I got to try to make up all that stuff now. Yank, no, the lakes are doing all right. They're not flooded because they typically run low here. It might, a couple of them might be a little higher than normal, but other than that, the lakes are looking real good here. Now we're going to get rain. Today was kind of a reprieve from it. I guess it starts back up tonight or tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So it might get, we might get some more flooding. We'll see. But right now, the lakes around here are looking good. The coastal plains fell through due to weather. Yeah, exactly. So we were going to film a local river walk episode that fell through too. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it was not the weekend I expected to have down at the coast, but you know how it is when you're hours away from your destination, you got to make reservations in advance, at least we do. Um, you got to fish when you have the time to fish. So that was a weekend we could get down there, so we did it, whether the weather was good or not, and it worked out all right. You'll see when we get the video done up. When freezing shad, how do I go about doing it so that meat doesn't get mushy? Um, for me, I would add a little bit of salt to it, and I would make it in one layer in the bag and seal the bag as tight as possible without air. If you got a vacuum packer, that's even better, and freeze it like that. But then once you thaw it, especially if it's threadfin shad, they get mushy quicker than the others. But once you thaw it and start using it, that's it. I mean, it's going to get mushy eventually, no matter how well you preserve it. That's my only suggestion. Oh, you guys are lucky. My health won't allow me to travel and fish like you guys do. That's why I'm glad you guys post these videos. Well, Pondum, I wish you could, man. I understand the health thing. There's certain things I can't do anymore because of health, but I still can get out and do what I do. So I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I can, man. Keep doing it as long as I can. Oh, Darren. Okay, so you posted the little meme of fishing. So are you going fishing with Rocco? All right, now you got me intrigued. I'll have to wait and see what you guys are doing. Hidden Valley Homestead. Good afternoon. Glad you made it. Thanks for stopping in. All our lakes are getting close to rolling over. We have had too much rain. Yeah, we had some of the rivers get high, but nothing too bad yet here. But yeah, I know other areas of Texas have had it pretty bad. Can't wait to finally go fishing. All right. Good deal. Yeah, that's the way we used to freeze shad. I mean, the best way is get it the day of, but I know that isn't always possible. And sometimes you get into a mess of shad and you want to keep some just because you got such a good mess of shad. So yeah, freezing them it works. Friend told you they've been catching stripers on cut bait. Well, we had, and this was years ago. Yep, fishing. Okay, that'll be cool. Yawn camp out on the beach. Y'all can't. Well, you know what? Fishing 1976. That's one of those things. We were just talking about health and all that. I got a messed up back, so whatever I sleep on's got to be pretty dang comfortable so that I'm not crippled up the next day. So I haven't camped out, tented or whatever in a long time. I would love to be able to do that on the beach because it gives you opportunity to, fish all night, fish wherever you want. And maybe I'll figure something out in the future where I can do it, but not right now. The back just does not like that. Yeah, talking about catching stripers on cut bait. We had a catfish tournament years back up here on Canyon Lake, and I think almost every team somebody caught a striper, and everybody was fishing pretty much with cut bait. So pretty wild when you go out there fishing for stripers, and they can be hard to catch. And then when you're not fishing for them, they come up and bite some old cut bait. 21 hours down, 2 to go. If you're driving 23 hours, I used to do that back in my 20s, but not anymore. Texoma. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of anybody purposely fishing for stripers with cut bait, but yes, we've definitely had people catch stripers with cut bait. And of course, minnows. I've been fishing for crappie and striper come up and hit that minnow on an ultralight, and ooh, that's a ride right there. And Grant says he is in his 20s. Yeah, okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, when I was a young dude like that, I could drive like that. Not anymore. So Yank your crank. You've been fishing lately, or what's up? Oh yeah, striper on ultralight. Typically, you don't end up getting them in. The last one I caught, he's probably about 26, 28 inches. I got him up to the side of the boat. Again, we were crappie fishing. I forgot to bring a net. So I just reached in thinking I'm going to try to lip him and snatch him. As soon as I touched him, he shook his head, pop, went the line, and he was gone. It was heartbreaking. The cutting board. How you doing, the cutting board? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Yeah, Grant, me too. I don't like drive. Like when we drive to the coast, it's anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on if we're pulling the boat or not. I'm good for that, but yeah, I don't like long drives. Haven't been able to get out. What want to do this week? Yeah, our weather is crazy. We got right now they're talking about rain from tonight through the weekend, but the weather forecast changes every day, so we might not get rain that whole time. Okay, everybody's saying hey to each other. Good, good. Got 11 thumbs up. I appreciate that, folks. Been kind of a quiet Monday for us, but that's all right. No, the graphic took longer than expected. I'm going to post it Wednesday. All right, so Yankee Crank's got a video he's going to be posting Wednesday. Check them out. You want to follow along and check it out. 5 inches of rain in the last 2 days. That's a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain. That's what we're saying here. The ground is so saturated that if we get any big storms, it's just going to flood. Which seems to happen here often enough. We're either in drought or we're in floods. There's no happy in between for us. I think that's one of the things I want to work on. I want to work on my editing skills. I get a good editing program, which I have now, and I learn it well enough to make my videos the way I make them, but I know they've got so many more capabilities that it's like if I have time to mess around and learn, that's time I need to use to actually do a video. You know what I mean? So I gotta force myself to just sit down and play with the thing for a while and learn the capabilities, so that my videos will, the editing can be better. 7 inches in 1 day. Holy smokes, that's a lot of rain. A way faster computer. Yeah, I've got a good computer now. So my only holdup is, well, the editing process is painful anyways, because usually I've got a couple days worth of video that I've got to shave down to, something to upload on YouTube. So you go through each video clip multiple times, figuring out what you're going to use and not use. So it can be a lot of work. I wanted to do a local bank bass video here soon too. Where you hooked up and backlash? Where you think you're going to do that at? Bank fishing for bass, man, around here. It's not easy. It's not easy in San Antonio area. I'm not even sure where you'd go to do that. I think I watched your part 2 video. It had like 10 minutes of blank. You talking about at the end of it, fishing 1976? I caught that and edited it, reposted. I actually deleted that off YouTube, edited the video, and reposted it. So you didn't miss much, but yeah, that extra 10 minutes on the back end is gone. You must have jumped on it real early. Oh, the River Walk. Okay, yep, that's spot. I've seen people catch some bass down there. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. Don't want the dam to break. I've talked to a lot of people that seen you see fish in the river at the River Walk. A lot of guys say they have a heck of a time getting them to bite anything. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I think that's probably one of my problems is I use multiple cameras, but I don't. I know there's a way in the program I used to do it like all together, but all I do is just you know put a clip from one camera, put a clip from another camera. If I want something like picture in picture type looking thing, then I'll cut one out and put the other one above it and shrink the one up to fit where I want it. So I can do that. But I watch some of these other videos. I'm like, how do I do that? A lot of it is graphics, stuff coming in and going out that people do that I'm still working on. So I'm learning though. Bryant Hawley. Good to see you, Brian. I didn't even know you snuck in here. Leaving Friday, going to Baffin. Okay. Hopefully, all the rain water doesn't hurt the fishing too much. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Back in the bays, it was actually that's where we ended up fishing. Was much better than anything along the coast out in the, you know, Packery area or out on pins, which you couldn't even get to. So you might not have too bad of a time. I was surprised. I'll be honest. 2 days of fishing, we caught 2 hardheads, and that was on the last day. So I was surprised. I thought with the way the conditions were, the way the water was, the wind, the rain, and high, and I just thought it was going to be a hardheads and gaff top uh, fest. But no, we were all happy we hadn't caught any. And then the last day, we each picked one up. And no, I'm not doing a catch and cook on a hardhead. Ain't happening. Yeah, I've never fished baffin. Don't trust my boat in that skinny water like that. And I don't know it. So I know there's areas that can be really bad for your boat if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, Brian, you went to Canyon Lake today? All right, that's cool. Oh, you're fishing for bass? Yeah, I imagine there's lots of debris just because all this rain, rivers swell up a little bit. I think Canyon Lake has come up a little bit. I haven't checked the water levels lately, but I need to. But yeah, I'm assuming you're fishing for bass. Even though it could be crappie, it could be cats. I like Canyon Lake during the week now. This time of year, Canyon Lake is a real water sports lake. So you see the jet skiers and the water skiers and wakeboarders. And it's like they don't care that you're out there fishing. They're going to come right around you. Right? Even if you go up towards the river, you'd think, hey, those guys stay down in the main lake where it's nice and big and wide and do all your little stuff. But no, they'll come right up into the river. They drive me nuts. So yeah, nighttime or weekdays only for Canyon Lake, I think. What else y'all got going on? Did you shoot any video while you're out there, Brian? At Canyon Lake? It is a beautiful lake, the surrounding area. And if you go up in that river, it's really pretty back up in there. It's real peaceful. People, let's chat. Talk to me. What do we got going on? I've got, you know what? I don't know what my plans are. We've got this coming weekend. It might be rainy. Weekend after that is the holiday weekend, I believe. We have the grandbabies. So we're definitely going to Canyon Lake, but there probably won't be any fishing involved. It'll probably be driving around on a rented pontoon with the grandbabies, find a place to swim and have fun. Weekend after that, I'm not sure. Weekend after that, I think we have grandbabies again. Then we get towards the end of June, and we've got, for those of you that remember, my mother-in-law passed away. Well, you know, up north, they can't dig a hole and bury you in the wintertime. They can, but it's very expensive. So the burial is happening in June, so we'll be going up there for that. So, again, not a time I'm probably going to do any fishing. Grant says, I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. It's supposed to rain. If not, I'll be fishing again. Hey, you can fish in the rain. The fish don't mind it. They're already wet. Not a last minute trip. Forgot camera at home, but caught bass. Mainly that cove behind the North Shore Marina. Oh, okay. I know. Nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We chill at the time at the lake. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Chill time at the lake. True North Angler. Hey, how you doing? Glad you dropped in. Good to see you. Y'all catch many snook out where your way? No. Fish in 1976. I know some folks who have caught snook along the Texas coast, but it's not near as abundant as they are, say, in Florida. I wish they were, and I would like to catch one. And there are, like I said, people who catch them. It's just not near as abundant, and I don't know why. I'm not sure what controls their population here, why they're not quite as abundant. All right. Everybody else doing good? Hidden Valley Homestead? Totally. I'm the same. Only have time for work and doing a vid a week and no time to sit and watch tutorials. And they're boring anyways. I agree. Yeah, I try not to even watch tutorials. I just get in the program and start messing with stuff. Like I'll grab some video footage from whatever just to play with and see if I can do different things to it. And I did that in my old program and I figured out some things, but I haven't done it yet in this program. But I will. I'm going to force myself, sit down, spend some time in there, teach myself a little more about the editing, just because I want to make better videos for everybody. That, and someday if I can afford a drone, that would really help, I think. All right, folks, we got about 17, 18 more minutes before we have to jump out of this. Yeah, you're right. It's finding the time. Seems like whenever you have some time, there's something else that you think is more important or more pressing that you want to do or work on. So you just never take the time to do it. That's me for sure. For sure. There it says eyes and a thumb. He sees a thumb. I don't know. That's some kind of code. I'm sure that's what it is. Welcome to the hood. All right. What else is going on? What do I got going on? I got nothing else going on. I was hoping Stanley would pop in so we could congratulate him again. Ooh. Oh, I gotta check out that Amazon affiliate stuff too. I think they booted me, even though I got all the links still down there in my description. I'm gonna have to go check. That's another one of those things. Like I want to check it out and see what's going on, but it's like I never have the time to just mess with that because I'm doing something else, or I'm just chilling with the family. Driving through Barrie. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming. Well, you're both in Canada, right? So I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But yeah, be safe. Don't hit a moose or something. I could not imagine what hitting a moose would do to your car if you're in a car. Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm. How you doing? There's one of those folks from Michigan finally. I think you're the first one from Michigan in here tonight. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen Hall and Ash. A lot of folks didn't make it tonight. But that's good. Good to see you. In Ontario. Okay. I don't know where he was coming from. I know he's in Canada. He's probably still ice fishing for all I know. A semi hit a moose in front of me late last night. Oh my God. I bet that was a scene. Holy smokes. Semi and a moose. Wow. That's ridiculous. I couldn't imagine that. That had to have been a mess. Ralph's trucking in the house. How you doing, Ralph? Good to see you here. Congratulations on your growth recently. You're doing good, brother. Looks real good. Oh, you got temps in the 50s up there in Michigan now, Heaven's Gate? That's good. That's good to hear. Doing good, Ralph. Doing good. How you doing? You at a truck stop chilling for a little bit? You know what that is, Darren? A little square. He's killing me with all this meme stuff. All right, we got 13 thumbs. I appreciate it, folks. Doing good. Get a load of Pepsi shortly. All right, getting some Pepsi to take to Target, huh? Target. I think that's who you said you truck for. Pretty sure. All right, that one I understand, Darren. You laughing. Oh, no to another Pepsi. Okay. All right. Ashley Furniture. That's right. Gosh dang. What made me think of Target? I don't know. That's right. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, how does Ashley Furniture have you driving Pepsi? Sorry, brother, but I have to step out. Looking forward to your next one. Pawnum's Outdoors. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take it easy. Have a good evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Backhaul. Kiddos near plant. Also, they let you take another load if it's taking you back to where you need to be, so that you're not hauling empty. I'm assuming that's good. Did you get some filming done this past weekend at the coast? Yeah, I did. We filmed Friday and Saturday. I've just right now I got this all the footage and photos uploaded. It's going to be a catch and cook, and I haven't cooked yet. I brought it home to cook, so I'll film that. So it's probably going to be Thursday or Friday before I get the full video done. It should be one video for both days, just because day one was a lot of searching and not a lot of catching, and then day two is when we got on some fish. Okay, so yeah, should be Thursday or Friday. I should be able to post it. We do Pepsi and a Bud. Pepsi and a Bud a munch. We do Pepsi and Bud a bunch, I bet you're saying. All right. Budweiser. Nothing wrong with that. Bunch. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Yeah, man. It was tough down there though. Like I said, this wasn't a trip of just going down fishing. This is a trip of it going down and exploring and figuring out what we could do. Hi, Kayla. How you doing? She said hi, Dad, because that's my oldest daughter. She's up in Washington. Oh, Ralph, you're doing speak to text. I've never used that before, but I've heard a lot of people say it can really make it look like you're saying some crazy stuff. Yeah, so my daughter's popped in for the second. She popped in on the last live stream I was doing. I was just talking about her too. Just got off work, huh? Okay, good. Good. What's the weather like up there now, Kayla? Is it rainy up there or is it nice up there? I mean, you're in Washington. It's probably always rainy. It looks like I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I'm a little bit ahead of you guys on the chat, so I'm waiting for replies to questions. 70 and sunny. Oh, that's nice. We're supposed to get rain the rest of the week. We'll see. Hasn't rained at all today, but it was supposed to start tonight, I guess. But we will see. We got about 10 more minutes, folks. So update. Yep, fished this last weekend. Up Hidden Valley. What's up? Yeah, I've done the same thing. But gosh, like you said, some of y'all putting graphics and sound effects and animations and whatnot. Hidden Valley, I understand. There's a few big YouTube channels that I really like, and not just big, but some medium ones too. And I kind of watch them and think about what it is I enjoy about their videos. And then you try to emulate that. I can't copy their videos. Most of them are not even fishing anywhere where I am, so it's not like I'm doing the same thing. But I look at how they put their video together, how they edited it, and that's the kind of stuff. There's something, even Stanley, some of the things he does with some of the graphics, I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. I'd like to have something like that. So I just got to work at it, and it's all a matter of just spending time. Just like when you're fishing, you time on water. They say, the more time you spend on the water, the better you learn it. Well, same thing with using a software product is the more time you spend messing around in it, learning it, the better you get at it. I guess that goes for a lot of things. Blues guitar guy. Welcome. Look who's late. I'm glad you made it, man. Good to see you. We're only shutting down in about 8 minutes, but I'm glad you made it. Yeah, so this last weekend fished video, Thursday or Friday. It was challenging. We had to make lemonade from lemons, right? We were served some lemons from Mother Nature and we turned them into lemonade. So that's the deal from last weekend. Ladies and germs. What else y'all got going on? Anybody got anything going on coming up real soon? Those who've jumped in lately. Sorry, crunching numbers today. Crunching numbers? What are you doing, like accounting type stuff? Ugh. I don't like crunching numbers. I don't like numbers. I know it's a saying that's been said a million times, and I've said it before, but I don't remember. It was a comedian, but I do not remember offhand who it was that said it. Yeah, I don't remember offhand who said it. I do not remember. Don Rickle? No, it wasn't Don Rickle. Enlighten us, Blues. Who said it? Got a couple minutes. I want to hear the answer to the question. Oh, you're trying to remember too. Jack Benny. I think Red Skelton sounds good. That might be the answer. I'm not sure about Jack Benny. I think it was Red Skelton. I think you're right. I think that is the answer. Yeah, I knew it was an old time comedian. For us, not so much old time, but for people nowadays, there's probably several people on this chat that do not know either of those names that you just put there. The young whippersnappers. Milton, oh, Milton Berle. Okay, all right. Would you looked it up, did you? You Googled it or something? Yeah, Kayla doesn't know those two names. Or the third name you just said, probably. No, you might know that name. I don't know. Yeah, you were young when we were watching that stuff. You know, back in the day. Jerry Lewis, Three Stooges. Ah, she knows the last one. Yeah. Yeah, Heaven's Gate's Cherry Farm is a cherry farm up in Michigan, not too far from where your mom's family's from. I think it's Hale, if I'm not mistaken, Hale, Michigan, which South Central. I don't remember now. Yeah, they got a good YouTube channel too. Kayla, you need to do me a favor. When you go to bed at night, I need watch hours. I've got my subs, but I don't have enough watch hours yet. So go to my YouTube channel, find my playlist that has basically all my videos in, 90 something videos. Hit play, turn the sound off, go to bed and let that thing play at night for me. Because I need hours. Yeah, Fishing 1976. It is hard to watch everyone's videos. Yeah. And you understand when you have 800, 1,000 subscribers, typically that means you're subscribed to 800 or over 1,000 people. And so, yeah, it's real hard to watch everybody's videos. Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin, triple X rated. Probably get me banned if I made a video of it. Probably would, man. I used to love those two together, particularly. They were funny as hell. Apples and other fruit trees. Okay, so they've gone beyond cherries. Very cool. Yeah, you got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. I was at like 1,700 watch hours. Now I'm at 2,100, so I'm over halfway there. But 365 days ago, I didn't have hardly any watch hours because I've been on here for 9 years come July, but I really only got serious about doing this again and posting regularly about August of last year. So that's less than a year ago. So if you go back 365 days, well, you got a couple months there where I probably have hardly any views because I wasn't posting anything. I'm working on 9 months worth of product right now. So yeah, I don't think I'll hit my 4,000 hours until close to July, which would be 1 year from when I started, getting serious about uploading stuff. But if I can hit it sooner than that, awesome. All right, I'm gonna give a couple minutes for a couple more replies. Grant, Kayla, Blues, and then we're gonna shut this thing down. It's that time of night. Time for me to get out there, hang out with the wifey poo, and come up with dinner. I know Grant didn't take long to get monetized, but I think part of that is he was already monetized like I was back in the olden days when it didn't take all these requirements. So I guess if you were previous monetized, it occurs more rapidly for you. So I guess I'll find out someday when I hit 4,000 watch hours. Oh man, I have so many commercials, some that I played on remakes, which are all X-rated. Dodge Boys, Chevy, Ford. I'll let my son release them after I croak. That's funny, Blues. Yeah, it's been fun catching up with everybody. And Grant, it took me 10 days, but I had some videos private and unlisted 3 days after I made those public. So, Grant, you're not allowed to have private or unlisted videos? Or what's the deal with that? Because I've got some that are private too that don't need to be public. They were things that were for family members and stuff. So I'm not sure. 3 days after I made those public, it went, that's weird. You should be allowed to have private ones still. All right, 1 minute, folks, and we're going to shut it down. Yeah, Blues, I'm interested too. I'm waiting. Hopefully Grant gets back before we shut things down here. All eyes are on you, Mr. Grant. You cannot have private or unlisted videos if you monetize? Grant McIntosh. Well, folks, I was asked if I had any private and unlisted after a week. They told me to make them public, so I did. 3 days later, I was monetized. Not unless you have a ton of hours. Huh, that's weird. That's very weird. I guess because even on those private ones or unlisted ones, you had watch hours that counted towards your 4,000, and for them to verify it, I guess that could be it. Mine shouldn't be an issue because they're old, so like years old. That shouldn't be an issue. But all right, folks, there's your answer from Mr. Grant McIntosh. It's time to call this thing a night so we can get on with our lives. I will catch you all at the next one. And if you post anything, advertise it on Facebook, Twitter, and wherever else so that all of us can see it, find it, and view it. All right. Thank you all for coming by. I really do appreciate it. And Kayla, you two especially, good night. And I will catch you all next week. Peace out.